love Hudson Alpha, and I'm thrilled it's in town.
I love getting to come to this place because it's just a lot of fun.
We're very proud of this institution. We think that we are doing really good things for Alabama, for the entire country, for humankind, and we couldn't do it without your help.
Thanks to your help, Hudson Alpha made key advances in 2014, including the discovery of new biomarkers in kidney cancer. We also formalized the UAB Hudson Alpha Center for Genomic Medicine and upgraded to the most technologically advanced sequencing system available, the HiSeq X10s.
There's new technology that allows whole genome sequencing where we look at somebody's entire genetic makeup much faster and about 2.5 to 3 times less expensive than before. And that allows us to move into this new realm where we really are applying the DNA sequencing to individuals who are well, who have disease, who are looking at drug response, and really applying this in a clinical setting now.
Another 2014 highlight, the Tie the Ribbons Luncheon featuring Dr. Mary Claire King. Dr. King is a scientist who discovered the BRCA1 gene.
She also is the leader in this field, so we were fortunate enough to get her to come here. We had an amazing event with more than 1,000 people.
I would like for them to begin here in Huntsville a demonstration project on what I have talked about. That is to have physicians here in Huntsville be willing to recommend sequencing of BRCA1 and BRCA2 for all of their young women at the age of 30.
We have been calling this the Mary Claire Challenge because Mary Claire in that public forum said somebody needs to take this project on and try it in a setting. And Huntsville is potentially one of the best places in the country to do this for all sorts of reasons.
The event was held in conjunction with the Breakthrough Breast Cancer campaign. The campaign, led by breast cancer survivor Susie Thurber, raised $250,000 from a small group of generous women determined to help Hudson Alpha make the next breakthrough in breast and ovarian cancer.
It seems to me the way that Hudson Alpha can grow is through new faculty investigators.
We're going to use those funds to hire a new faculty member who is focused specifically on breast and ovarian cancer.
And why is that so important?
And this is important because the questions have not all been answered about how to solve these diseases. Many, many women still get it, still suffer from it, and unfortunately many die from these cancers.
I had taken care of cancer patients as a nurse, but I had never thought I would be the patient of cancer. That put a different perspective on it for me.
Pam Alexander is an 11-year breast cancer survivor and Breakthrough Breast Cancer contributor.
I really don't want anybody else to have to go through any kind of cancer, breast cancer especially, because it affects women and their marriages in many different ways, good and bad. So that's one of the main reasons that I give. I'm tired of having to take care of friends that have breast cancer and do pass away.
Cancer is, quote unquote, the gift that keeps on giving. And our involvement in organizations like Hudson Alpha is trying to eliminate that gift, quote unquote, to people.
Also, thanks to your support, researchers made tremendous progress in our Childhood Genetic Disorders Project.
So the big picture for us is to work with children and their families that have significant intellectual and physical delays that otherwise don't have a good explanation. We've enrolled about 165 families. Among those 165 families, we've completely sequenced and analyzed about 100 families. And of those, about 25% are families that we can give a fairly clear answer to.
Lakely was among the children whose DNA was sequenced through the project. We had a lot of challenges with Lakely, said her mother. We'd been to so many doctors. Now we know Lakely has Pitt-Hopkins syndrome, and we're learning more and more. Words can't express how thankful I am to finally have a name for this disorder.
So because the diagnosis is so important, these children often go through lots of testing. So blood tests and EEGs and all kinds of MRIs and all kinds of things, and none of them are going to give them the answer that they need because it's in their DNA. The only way to do it is from sequencing.
Dr. Neil Lamb and his educational outreach team are celebrating successes of their own.
2014 was a banner year for educational outreach. We experienced growth in almost every one of our programs. We started several new programs, including the short course to bring more high school students in. It was amazing. Our outreach numbers grow every year. We crossed 406,000 this past year. It tells me that what we're doing is making a difference, that people are engaged, they're excited, and they're learning.
Elijah and Emmanuel Johnson couldn't agree more.
The Science Saturday program really helped open my eyes to what all science could really do. And I really got a hands-on feel for science and different things like that. And it was a lot of fun.
In class, it's like all of our friends were just going over the basic textbook and stuff like that. And here, it's like an actual science lab.
I really got to be a part of what they are teaching the in-service teachers and exactly how they can really teach their students a lot more about genetics and just molecular biology.
Lorianna Fortenberry was the 2014 George and Shirley McCrary BioTrain intern.
I'm truly so thankful for all of the donors who contribute to this program because this has been the best experience of my life.
The success in money raising in Huntsville, Alabama is person to person, and I very much appreciate the women who support this institution and the future of the cure for breast cancer.
The intelligence level, the involvement level, the passion of what you do at Hudson Alpha is amazing. And what you can do with the donations that people give, regardless of size, is incredible.
In 1676, Isaac Newton said, "If I see farther, it's because I stand on the shoulders of giants." That exact same concept fits in with education outreach and with everything else that goes on here at Hudson Alpha. We're able to do more because we stand on the shoulders of people like you that make it possible for us to bring groups in for field trips, to train teachers, to provide intern programs. Without your support, we wouldn't see very far at all. Thank you.